Hey y'all, thank you for coming to watch Bless the Budget. I have another Pantry Bank haul for you guys today. If you haven't already, check out my video from yesterday on a pantry haul that I have, and I have another one today from a nearby pantry that we were on a waiting list for, and they called and asked us to come and pick up some items today. Let me show you what they gave us. First, if you see this, they gave us a $25 gift card to our local grocery store. It's like a Costco or a Sam's here in Texas. And so we have this gift card. So in case we want to get any meats or filler items. They also gave us an abundance of canned goods, as you see. We have everything from corn. We have a couple of cans of cream of mushroom. Beef ravioli, spaghetti and meatballs, blackened peas, potatoes. They also thought enough to give us salt and pepper, which I thought that was really well, because a lot of organizations, when it comes to the food banks, they don't, well, the ones that I've gone to, they don't typically give seasoning. So I definitely appreciated that. But we have some chili beans, so maybe one day we can make chili and we can use our card for the meat for chili. We have cream of chicken, soup, some Vienna sausages, chicken noodle soup, corn, more chicken noodle soup, Spam, baked beans, tomato sauce, and then they gave us some of the condiments that, you know, we could use, pantry staples, peanut butter and grape jelly. So definitely can utilize all of those. They also gave us sugar and flour, and then some filler items or sides, mashed potatoes, the scallop potatoes, stroganoff skillet meal, more potatoes. We have breakfast items with the oats, crispy oats for cereal, frosted flakes, pancake mix. And we have things for sweet treat for chocolate. They gave us mac and cheese. They gave us syrup. I really appreciate everything that was given us, and it seems like this particular organization really thought out what the average person would need or could use, especially for us being a household of 5. I also got green beans and a couple packs of ramen noodles and some dried goods as well. So definitely appreciate all of this. I told you guys on yesterday that I would be coming back today to update you and show you what all I got. And let's just take a look, because my God, like, God is so faithful. Like, look at this. I've even had to clean up my pantry today just to make room for all of this. So we definitely will not be going back to the pantry for a little bit. We're gonna get through all of this food and use that card on some filler items. For those of you who don't know, I currently do budget. So I try to budget, make my grocery budget. I used to do about $100 a week for a family of 5, and that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have done it in the past for $50 a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the way that I do that is by supplementing. And so I had kind of gotten off of that for a while, and I decided that, you know, that I was going to pick that up again today. And so I decided, you know, that this time around I'm going to supplement. Well, right now, I mean, we need it, but I'm going to supplement with pantry items and what we can get from the food bank, and then try to use my you know, try to use what I can to fill in the little bit that we don't have. Things that maybe you typically won't get, like butter, cheese, maybe sour cream. Those things you typically don't get. And so I'll definitely, you know, have to buy those things. But being a stay-at-home mom now, this has definitely tremendously helped my budget. Now when I fill in, on top of, you know, what the food bank is able to do, I've set a budget of about $30 a week to fill in, like I said, just for those little small things like bacon or a can of biscuits. And really, you don't even have to buy the can of biscuits. You could use like the flour, and baking soda and such. But just those little things, maybe other seasonings that I might run out of, to beef up a meal. So it's always good to have those things on hand. Now, is $30 a week on groceries as filler items gonna work? I think so. But I don't know. We're gonna try it out. So especially since our gift card has $25 on it, I've decided to put $5 with it. And I'll show you in a future video how I budget that, because I have a wallet that is made and customized with the envelopes. If you follow Dave Ramsey, it has the envelope system in the wallet, and I have each area labeled. So I actually have a section labeled for groceries, and I decided that I would put $30 a week in there and just see if we can stay within that budget along with what we get from the hauls, and just see what we can do on that. Again, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have a family of 5. It's me and my husband and 3 kids, ages 12, 13, and one soon to almost be 19. So it's, I mean, with those ages, they're not young to where they're eating baby food, or young where they're still nitpicking at food. Like, everybody in this household kind of eats like an adult. So, you know, if I cook like a family size pack of chicken, that's one sitting for us for like 10 to 12 drumsticks, because everybody wants 2 and 3 chicken legs each. And so we try to do what we can to stretch our budget, just to get it as far as we can. But I appreciate everybody stopping by for this haul. And like I said, God is just so faithful. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I would love to, you know, for you to tell me in the comments below, maybe how do you supplement? How do you supplement your grocery budget to make it stretch? Do you utilize a food bank? Do you cut back costs? Do you come up with a buffer system? Like, how do you supplement? I know, and I'll talk about more in depth in a future video, but one of the things that I do, I utilize, again, we're in the state of Texas. So in Texas, during the summer months, they allow students free breakfast and free lunch at the local schools and apartments here. You just have to find one that is serving your area. And so I like to utilize that, because then I can take the kids and they can go for breakfast and lunch. And then that way, I'm only having to cook dinner in the rare occasion of cooking a breakfast or lunch if it's something at school that they just didn't want and they're extra hungry, or if they're off for, you know, maybe the weekends or whatever. But there are a lot of things that I have learned to do along the way of having 3 kids and now being a stay-at-home mom that will help stretch our budget. So if you guys would want to find out more information about maybe like different ways to supplement your groceries, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a video on that. But again, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.